How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. It's been a while since I talked to you. How you been doing? How you been doing, buddy? That's nice to hear. You know what? You know what's actually funny? I just learned this fact a little earlier today, buddy. You know the guy that made yo-yos? His last name is not even Yo-Yo. His last name is Brandon. Imagine making a guy imagine throwing around a Brandon, but you throw him on a yo-yo. Listen, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you do. Listen, I got the top 10 yo-yos right now. Okay, number 1 is the light up yo-yo. Everybody had the cool light up yo-yo. You just yo-yo it down, yo-yo it up, but that's basic. But you get the light up one, it just lights up. It's amazing. Top 10. I'm not gonna lie. See, and number 2 is the ones that went really fast, and you know the ones that had the little whistle on it. So if you went to the sound barrier, if you broke the sound barrier with that yo-yo, it would break the little sound barrier. Okay, it got the whistles and everything. I'm not gonna lie. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So I'm just gonna. So top 3 of the yo-yo saga is obviously the long rope yo-yo. Okay, it got the very slow, but it goes around the slope. It is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Top 10. So number four yo-yo is the ones that had the unique colors. I'm not gonna lie, because me personally, it had the best colors. I'm not gonna lie. So top 10. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, top 5 it's gotta be. I hate to admit it, but the double ace. Double ace was top 10. Now listen, everybody hit the double ace. It was very controversial back in the yo-yo tournament, but the yo-yo tournament only lasted 14 days and 14 hours, but we can all agree to that. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The only thing that I care about is that why didn't it happen, you know? But to be honest, soup is not even real, to be honest. Guys, listen, I don't understand what you guys are afraid about. Because, guys, I'm not gonna lie, soup is not even real. Like, come on. Anything could be soup at the end of the day. So you could talk this, talk that, but listen, I like soup. I'm not gonna lie. Top 10 soups. But did you know gazpacho is a soup that you don't even heat up? It's literally tomatoes and water. It's cold. It's cold as ice. You know that, buddy? I don't like that. I don't like gazpacho. Gazpacho's a weird name. Have you ever heard of gazpacho, buddy? Me personally, I never heard of that. I never heard of that. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I never heard of that.
Which one are you guys?
Dude, how did he do that?
That was awesome as fuck.
So anyway, like I was saying, gazpacho is a cold soup. Okay, it's tomatoes. It's very gross. I'm not gonna lie. Top 10 worst fruits. Top 10 worst soups. I'm not gonna lie. So basically, oh hi buddy, long time no see. People like you, I like people like you. I'm not gonna lie. Top 10 people. Top 10. You're number 3. I'm not gonna lie. You're number 3. You're number 3. See, me personally, people like you, I'll give you a good old handshake. Give me a handshake right here. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that handshake. I was saying before, nobody really knows at the end of the day. You can always talk to this fast, but I don't really care. That was remind me of this one time. I went to the beach, right? It was a cool beach. It's the beach where you go in and the water's blue and all that because of BioLife. But actually, you know what's actually fun? Bioluminescence is something that really is really cool. Okay, bioluminescence, if you guys didn't know, obviously was the human when the animals and human making light. So basically, like the anglerfish, the blue light, the blake, and all that stuff. So basically, at the bottom of the always go. Like honestly, like at the bottom of the earth, you can't see anything. So you know the light. Listen, for a really long time, actually to this day, my favorite animal is the anglerfish. You know why? Because they got a little light bulb right in my head. It's like with a light right in the head. They lure the fish. And guess what? When that happened, it's just really actually that funny. Because I'm not gonna lie, top 10 fish. I'm not gonna lie. So the anglerfish basically lure in fish with its face, and it would be like, and then eat them like that. Me personally, I want to get learned by light. So it's whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so like I was saying before, basically bioluminescence is very cool. So basically, all the animals can move. Top 10 guns. I'm not gonna lie. Top 10. Okay, number one. We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna sit here and lie. Top 10 Uzis. Okay, they're in every god. Like who doesn't love a good Uzi? Okay, micro, mini, or micro, mini, micro. Like top 10. Okay, so we're talking about number 1. Number 1 is obviously the Beretta. Berettas are cool. Everybody has Berettas. Berettas top 10. You can even have them in gold plated. You ever had a gold plated Beretta? I'm not gonna lie, but it's top 10. I'm not gonna lie. So top 3. We got it. We got to talk about
dildos.
Buddy, I don't know what the hell you think I'm getting into in my spare time, but I don't know nothing about that field. Okay, first off, actually, you know what I do know about in that field? I know about a lot of milk products. Okay, so you know they milk grapes now. Like I'm honestly confused right now. They're milking grapes, right? How do you even do that? When's the last time you seen a grape have a nipple? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know about that.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Hey boy, fuck you. Why the fuck?
Oh jeez, you killed that little guy. That little guy you just killed that little guy over there. He was just doing this little guy thing.
Yeah, he deserved it. He killed you last round.
Oh, you probably did. It's fine. You know, violence always works against violence. So don't ever let nobody tell you that doesn't work. Okay, top 10. Anyway, like I was saying, my cousin Ricky, you know, he's a real cool guy. Top 10 cool guys. I'm not gonna lie. We were on the boat, we having fun, you know, doing our thing, and we're over there sealing the seas, having fun, fishing, drinking beer. We're over there having a good old time, buddy. First off, but you know what? I look into the bay, and I'm like, hold on. Yeah. And then I look at this little thing that says E, and I'm like, hold on, what does E stand for? Astronaut? No. Elytra? No, this is not Minecraft. And then I didn't remember it. Empty. We ran out of gas in the middle of the ocean. I'm like, oh my God. And I say, hey, Ricky. He's like, yeah, what's going on, buddy? I was like, hey, buddy, first off, don't call me buddy, pal. And then I said, what the hell is that? Now he's like, what are you talking about? First, he had a mop in his hand. I took the mop out of his hand because I was so pissed. I was going to break the mop, but it was my favorite mop, so I didn't break it. So I took the mop out of his hand, put it down gently because it was my favorite mop. I gave it a little kiss. And it's fine. Anyway, so I was like, buddy, we have no gas. Yeah. He's like, listen, I was going to fill up, but it was a hot waitress. I was like, first off, buddy, you're married. Yeah. You can't be just doing that. And he's like, buddy, I'm just not that fun. I'm not, buddy, you're not having fun like that. And he was like, okay, sure, pal, whatever. Yeah. So listen, I'm over here pissed, okay? I'm pissed. I almost hit him, but he's my cousin. I wouldn't hit my cousin. I would never hit my cousin. Technically, he was my second cousin, but I still wouldn't hit my cousin. I wouldn't do that. So basically, I'm like over here crying, upset. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But then I think when my nine's eyed, I'm like, okay, guys. Let's breathe. First, let me go ration the food. So I go downstairs, right? I'm downstairs looking for the food. I come back upstairs. I'm like, there's no food. I said, Rick, where the fuck is the food? He said he ate it all. Rick ate all the food. Rick ate all the food. I said, Rick, how do you eat 2 days worth of food in 2 hours? He said, you want me to show you? I was like, no, I don't want you to show me. I want you to tell me how you did it. And I was gonna cry. But grown men don't cry. I was gonna cry a little bit. It wasn't gonna be like the teary cry. It was gonna be like like that kind of cry. But it's fine. You know. So I'm over here thinking like, okay, what do we do? Oh fuck, we're gonna die. No, we're not gonna die, obviously. But basically, I go downstairs. Okay, I get the little thing, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Open it up. Flare gun. Okay, 3 shots. You know the deal. So I'm over here, got the flare gun in my ear. And I say, here we go. And then I pulled the trigger, and it blows up in my hand. My hand hurts. My hands hurt. It's bleeding. It's really bad. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Top 10 words. I'm not gonna. It's over to me. Okay, so basically what happened was I was like this, but instead of shooting the flare gun, it blew up in my hand, hurt my hand, hurt my fan, bleeding. You know the deal. So I'm over here very upset. Top 10 upset moments of my life. Second would be when I got married and it got dumped the same day. It was crazy. She baited me all the way up there and said, psych. I was like, but we're not gonna talk about that day because that's a different story. Anyway, so this story is about basically I was pissed. My hand hurt. I almost lost my thumb, and Rick is over there laughing. He's like, oh, I ate all the food because I'm Rick. I was like, hey, Rick, you shut your dirty mouth. Now I'm over here. I'm hyperventilating. I don't know what to do. I'm very. And you know what? I came up with a great idea, but I call an eagle, okay? Now listen, when you do this, you see this? You see what I'm doing? This is how you call eagles, okay? Bomb's gonna hit you. Okay, this is how you call eagles, okay? Now, listen, when you call eagles, they'll pick you up from like this, and then like this, and then they'll come pick you up. Buddy, listen, when that eagle picked me up, I was like, oh my God, I feel amazing. I'm not a top 10 moments of my life. I'm not gonna top 10. So listen.
Oh, he's good. You're good.
So anyway, like I was saying, the eagle came by, picked me up, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm John Jerry Temple with this one, buddy." And I'm over here flying. Well, I'm not flying. The bird is flying, but he got me, so I'm technically flying. So basically, I'm a superhero. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. I turn around on the bird, do a little 360, and I say, "Hey, buddy, what the hell are you doing on the boat, Rick? You better call your bird right now." He's like, "Nah." I was like, "Oh, okay." So Rick is still at sea to this day, I suppose. He probably made it back. Who knows? It's Rick. He always gets his way. Okay, top 10 ways he always gets it. So that's the sound that the bird made. It was very confusing. It was top 10 birds I've ever seen in my life. Actually, you know what?
Jesus, that was so long.
Nah, you know what's long? It was that one trip I took on the train. Buddy, that plane trip was extremely long. I'm not gonna lie. I paid $40 to get on.
Cool. How
I'm always worried about my city boy.